Hello everybody, glad to see everyone who's coming back, and hello to any of you that are new here. The name's Mr. Plays. If you're liking this kind of content and are coming back on the regular, remember to go and click subscribe and leave a like on the video. It helps me to focus on the content that you all enjoy. Now onto the video. Cows. In Farming Simulator, cows can be the hardest animal to look after, and there are a few reasons why. But today I'm going to take you through everything that you will need to know for when you begin your animal husbandry and are required to look after these big Moors. There are 4 types of cows. You have Holstein, Brown Swiss, Limousin, and Angus. I probably said them all wrong, but those are the 4 types. Holstein and Brown Swiss are there primarily for milk, and Limousin and Angus are primarily for breeding. Of course, Holstein and Brown Swiss can be used for breeding as well, however, produce more milk compared to offspring. Now, cows do produce 3 things based on their enclosure: milk, slurry, and other cows. Basic pastures, as saw as the very first one, will only allow cows to reproduce and not produce slurry or milk, and so are the best for Limousin and Angus. However, barns, yet applicable for all cows, grant access to produce milk and slurry, and so are the preferred choice for Holstein and Brown Swiss. I have Holstein as seen here, and when it comes to animal husbandry businesses, you can just buy animals straight from the area located next to your barn. However, this comes with a transport fee. So if you transport them yourself like I did, you can save yourself a little bit of money which can be used later if it's needed. As seen, prices vary from each animal, but as a standard, for the 6 cows that I have, it costs 9,300 for me because I didn't pay the £600 fee, which in total has saved me quite a bit of money because I can use that £600 for other things. See, your cows will eat 3 things: TMR, hay and grass. Each of them has a different percentage. TMR has 100% effectiveness, hay has 80% effectiveness, and grass has 40% effectiveness. And so today, of course, I'm going to teach you the best way to look after your cows. And so I'm going to teach you how to make TMR. TMR also stands for Total Mixed Ration, and however can be difficult, but if you're patient and persevere with it, then it can come in quite handy. So to make TMR, you'll need 4 things: silage, straw, hay, and mineral feed. Silage was the black bale, straw was the yellow bale, hay was the green bale, and mineral feed was the pallets. If you've played Farming Sim 19 before, you'll remember that you didn't need mineral feed to make TMR. However, now you do, and it's easy enough to get hold of because you can just go and buy it from the store. There's no way to make it any other way. Straw, however, is required not just for TMR, but also within the barn itself. So I'm going to start by filling up the straw in itself. It does take 3 bales of straw, and so I'm going to do it one by one to show you how much in increments it increases per bale of straw. So here goes the first bale. As seen, 8,999 litres and it's still red. But as you can see, I've got myself stuck, but there was straw seen within those little sections. Now then, moving on to bale 2. So if you were thinking that you could just drop the bale in here to make it easier, you can't. It does have to be broken down in the mixer before you can go and deposit it into the barn. I wish you could just drop the bale in, however that is unrealistic because it is broken down from the bale and deposited evenly across the ground for the cows, and you wouldn't just deposit it as a full bale like that in real life. As you can see, the bale is slowly filling up the mixer and disappears once it's empty. And so now you've got another 8,250 litres to put into the barn. See, now it's gone up to 17,226 and the line is now orange. So it's gone from red with 1 bale, orange with 2 bales. So I'm going to leave it at 3 for now so I don't use up too many bales of straw. So I'm going to do 1 more bale and then I'm going to leave it at that and move on to TMR. As you can see, 25,476 litres of straw and it is now green. Now, onto TMR. I will leave this first version of me making TMR uncut, so you can see how precise it is and how long it took me to make TMR. does take you quite a while to make TMR, and however it can be quite messy. As I make more throughout today's video, I will cut the rest so you're not sat watching the same thing over and over. So I've started with adding a full straw bale in. I'm now gonna slowly increase the amount of hay I am putting in. Now that hay is green, I'm going to move on to adding silage, in the hope that the silage and the hay will counteract the amount of straw that I have added. Because as you increase one, the others decrease. So here I go. Let's add some silage. As you can see, the hay and the straw are both decreasing. So that's a full bale of silage, a full bale of hay, a full bale of straw even, and near enough 3/4 of a hay bale. I'm now going to go and get some TMR, not TMR, some mineral feed. TMR is the finished product. So just pick it up. Just bring it over. You don't have to do this bit, but I find it a little bit more interesting and more realistic. And so just standard refill like you would with a seed or a planter. And as you can see, mineral feed is going up, silage, hay and straw all going down a little bit by little bit. So I'm going to move it up to 3%, in which it will be just off the centre of my 2 markers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the amount of hay there is, because there's still some silage which is higher than the hay, and the straw is extremely higher than all of them, and where the straw is still red, it means it's not in the correct percentage. So I've now done a full bale of straw, hay and silage with 3% of mineral feed, and it's still not enough to balance out the straw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself another bale of silage and continue filling it up. You can see the straw is nearly done and it stopped. I believe I am now full at 100% yes. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to quickly go and empty out some in front of me. Because the combination isn't correct. So I'm going to keep emptying and adding until everything is green. And it's full again. So empty out. Let's try it again. We're nearly there though. I had to reverse quickly because I cannot see my percentages. I need to be able to see them. Otherwise I can't get the combination correctly. So hopefully this time I'll be able to... No. Right. One more try. As you can see, I've done this now a few times and it's quite repetitive, and it is a very good demonstration of how precise TMR is because of how effective it is for your cows. You have to be precise with it. It is 100% effective. And there we go. Right, so hay, silage, straw, 100%. Finally, all created successfully in all green. Time to now go and deposit it for all the cows. It's a near full mixer, 91%, but as you could see, it changed from a cream colour to a proper brown colour. And so right at the front there, I'm going to start overloading it. And as you see, the total food capacity is going up, and total mixed ration at 100% is going up as well. And there we go. As you can see, one nearly full mixture of TMR made the food level go yellow, and so more TMR is required as they all need to be green. Done. Right, round 2 of TMR is now ready. So I'm going to overload it into here. Now see that TMR is at green. To top it up and use the remaining hay bales, as I don't have enough mineral feed or silage, I'll top up the food with hay and then create TMR with whatever little is left. There we go. Food is now at 100% capacity. Whatever is left haywires, I will turn into TMR. Ready for next time. Right, so TMR batch 3 has now been made. I'm going to store it next to the barn, ready for the next time I need to feed the cows. I also decided to top up and finish destroying the barn, so it's now all at 100%. There's nothing left to do. The milk and slurry are both obtained by the pipe to the right of me that I came past. So once you want to collect it, you drive up to it with either a liquid storage container or a slurry spreader. You can then refill these and use it and transport it across your farm however you like. As you can now see, the health of the cows is now yellow at 40% and productivity is up to 20%. If you leave this for enough time, then it will all be at green and the cows will be producing a lot of milk and a lot of slurry. And so, I'm afraid that brings it to an end for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to look after your cows in Farming Simulator 22. Remember, there are Discord links down in the description, go and check those out. I am active nearly all the time and always happy to have a chat. If there's something specific that you would like me to play, go and write it down in the comments for me to see. I will always take your suggestions into consideration for my next videos. Goodbye for now.